I'm changing my plans a little bit here. Changed my plans a lot, and I do think that that's part of the problem. The number one issue is not being focused on one thing. I truly try to focus on one thing, but when it's not yielding any returns, and I desperately try to grasp at something else, some other strategy to help me out. And then I'm doing 2 or 3 strategies at the same time, and then the position sizing is different in all of them. So once I hit a limit in one strategy, and it's like, well, I'm going to flood into the one that I can risk the most on the line. And then I risk a lot on that one, and then it's like I lost way too much compared to what I would be doing just with that one strategy at the start. The point is that there's so much temptation to trade other ideas and to just focus on one strategy, let alone just one market, right? Like that's my strategy, one market and one strategy on that market. I mean, then I'm just looking at all these different markets and then different things that I could do with them and different trades, different trade ideas. And it's just, what do you mean? All these random things are popping up, notifications, you know what I'm saying? And then, wait a second, what am I doing? I gotta get back to isolation. I need to have that just one isolated strategy, right? But then I convince myself, sometimes midday, I convince myself, like, you know what? Actually, it's smarter to run 2, because when one's not going well, the other one can pick up the slack. Oh, that's a good idea. And yeah, the win rate is low on one of them and it's high on the other. Oh, that's a great idea. Now my win rate's kind of mixed. That's good. That helps each other out, right? It does sound good on the surface. It does. And I don't doubt that it could work, but this is just the first step away from your plan. And we know that trading your plan is the way to go, because once you go off plan, it's like, oh, well, I don't really have a plan to move to have my stop there, so I can probably move it. Or I don't really have I'm going off a plan here, and so my position sizing doesn't really have to be like this, because this changed and this changed, and I'm trading this strategy on this side too, so I could probably have more risk on the line. Like, dude, when someone is trading, when I'm trading, when I have, I don't know, it just becomes, I can try to convince myself, and it's a conversation with yourself, because the most of the trading, the thing we love is the thing we hate, man. In trading, we are our own boss, but that's a blessing and a curse, my friend, because we get full autonomous individual decision that we can make for our own self, and it can be a speedy decision. I don't know, it's just, we don't have to run it through the board of directors, man. We can make a decision, and that's a blessing too, because we're our own boss. We like being in control, don't we? It also sucks. So, man, oh man, so the big deal is here, the big problem is not being able to stick to just one thing. Can we just do one thing, please? I did for actually a long time. This is the most I've ever, this is the if you picture like a guy running, my goal is to make him run a marathon. It's like, my goal is to make some amount of money, whatever, be a professional trader. I ran about like 3 miles, bro. This is the farthest I've ever gotten. I traded one strategy 5-6 months, consistently, one symbol, one strategy, and I shut out everything else, and it just did not work. my strategy didn't work. It's not that that's not a good thing to have discipline like that. And I did. But at the end, I just in the past couple weeks, only 2 weeks it took. At the end of those months, I just started trading. I just came up with an idea to trade different things while still simultaneously trading my other one, and then it just becomes scattered, and then position sizing, like I said, goes kind of mixed, and it becomes a conversation with myself, and it's easier to convince myself to do bad things, and boom, just like that, the devil's got a foothold in it, and he can pry that door open, and it can become a slippery slope. It really can. And it's so freaking hard, dude. It's hard, man. It's difficult. I don't know why. It's just so freaking difficult. I mean, from the outside looking in, it shouldn't be difficult. But I'm telling you, when you're in it, when you're trading it, when you're trying to do this strategy that's very active, there's a lot of execution going on, and just it's not the most time to think. It's really not a lot of time to think, really. And that's what yeah. I thought that was a good thing because I can just execute, and it's all good. And I just run the strategy. And I did for a long time. And it didn't even work. Because the strategy's wrong. Now I got to tweak the strategy. Okay. It's just the hardest freaking way to make any money at all. And it's the easiest way to cheat and make all the money back. It's like you can place a random fucking bet in the market, large size, go against your rules, against the plan, don't even have a plan. Just have a target $1,000 away, and your risk is $3,000 away, and you know, more than half the time, generally you freaking win $1,000, and it's like, what? I've been working my ass off, risking $80 to try to accumulate these things to become greater into somehow trying to get to $1,000, and it's just in one stupid trade, I can make it all in a span of a minute. I'm serious, in a minute. I've done all this before. And it's just the hardest way to try to win. And even if you're following the rules, it's not even a guarantee that you'll win. and then it's the easiest thing to do is just freaking cheat and win. And like, wow. I mean, it makes you reconsider everything. It is very difficult, man. It's a fucking chance, dude. It's all a chance, and I know that. It's just all a chance. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what my next move is. I have a small amount of money. There's only one thing that I know. There's one thing that I've realized out of all of this trading, one thing that I have taken away is that the way to win in the markets is to hold on to a winner and add to the winner. You see a lot of green on the screen, you freaking add more, and you trail your stop to break even, trail your stop a little bit in the green, whatever, based on the chart, whatever, general terms, add to those winners, bro. And you just tuck and hold, dude. Tuck and hold. There's no doubt. I've seen it. I've never, ever made any inclines whatsoever. I always lose. And I'm just, I have won things, bro. I've hit the ball. The ball's going 99 miles per hour. I've hit the ball once or twice, bro. Trust me. Literally once or twice out of so many. It's just, I'm consistently losing, but I can tell you that I have hit the ball. And me is coming back to the dugout. Hey, bro, I hit the ball. Whoa, you did? What'd you do? Bro, I added to my winner, dude. That's what I did. I added to my winner, and I trailed my stop loss to limit the risk. And there's no doubt that that is one takeaway that I will have for the rest of my life. That is the truth. And all of my systems, if I ever kind of try to adapt and overcome and improvise these things into something that actually can somehow consistently work, that I can actually execute, oh, man, that'd be sick. But all I know is the theory behind it will be holding on to these winners. Bag holding, bro. Holding on and trailing stop. No doubt. And there's tons of variations. Sure, we can look at all of them, but and then last but not least, but pick one, dude. Don't let the devil try to give you all these different variety packs and just things, the temptations and notifications. Just clear it all, bro. I'm focused on one thing and one thing only, all right? Leave me alone. It's not wrong to say no every once in a while. Fucking no. No is the strongest word in the English language. Yes, sometimes requires more commentary, but no, it just stops everything. Just text reply, no. It's fucking over, dude. No, man. No is an excellent word. It's one of my favorites. So, yeah, I'm certainly not there yet. It is almost October of 2024. We are not there yet, my friend. That's all I know. All right, but we're getting there. I am considering. Oh my goodness, my past me would think I'm a pussy. Think I'm like such a wussy, bro. But I would be making fun of myself like, dude, seriously, this guy couldn't handle it, bro. I'm considering swing trading. Yeah. Swing trading, dude. I'm talking sniping from a roof instead of my SMG close quarters freaking inside a building that's chaotic, bro. Instead of holding for 20 seconds to 2 minutes, I'm talking hold this shit for 2 days to 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Long term, dude. Huge zones, dude. Huge. Doesn't have to be massive, but, clearly bigger than 10 points on the NASDAQ. That's all I know. It can be across all markets. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I'm brainstorming. Back to brainstorming. Man. All right. Peace.
Tell me, where am I supposed to go? And who am I supposed to believe? If only you knew what I knew, then you could see just what I see.